There's one winter sport where you rarely ever see anyone wearing a helmet. The doctors say you really should, especially your kids.
Going down the hill, aiming for the bump. He meant to go on it.
Kathy England's son only made it down the hill a couple times this week before his sledding was cut short.
His sled flipped backwards, hit the bump, got thrown in the air, and came down right on his head and then on his face.
Mason ended up with a concussion.
He had to have a brain rest for 24 hours, so there were no screens, no reading, no games, nothing. So he just listened to audiobooks, laying down for 24 hours.
We don't want to mess with our heads or our brains.
Jennifer Hoekstra, an injury prevention specialist at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, says they've already seen hundreds of injuries this year from sledding. She says the simplest, easiest thing that can help is wearing a helmet.
It's really become kind of a norm to wear a helmet when you go snowboarding or skiing. That has come a long way, and I'm really excited that that's happening. But we need to carry that over. Our sledding is just as important that we wear a helmet.
And in all the times that you've been sledding, have you ever seen anyone wearing a helmet?
Never. Yeah, but we will now.
Yeah, they're probably going to be the only ones. But if your kids are the first ones, your neighbors will be the second ones, and then their friends will be the third, and then it will become a natural thing.
They hope it'll catch on. The injury prevention specialist says you should get a winter helmet since those keep your head and ears warm. But if you can't find one or if it's too expensive, even a bike helmet will work. Just wear a thin hat or ear warmers underneath. Also, pay attention to your surroundings. Make sure that that hill doesn't lead your kids into a parking lot, a fence or posts buried in the snow. Another thing to consider is the injuries that they see happen often are times when the kids are walking back up the hill and get taken out by a sled. So designate an up area and a down area. These are all just important things to keep in mind, Casey. Don't be afraid to be a leader here with this is the up escalator, this is the sledding down the hill spot.
And don't